ever wondered what you would do if you encountered a real-life T-Rex? Well, today we're gonna find out. This thing is over 6 foot long and weighs over 600 pounds and is a real-life replica of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And today we're gonna shoot it with the world's most powerful guns. 500 Magnum Desert Eagle FOS 12 gauge, A square 5.77 Tyrannosaurus, 700 BMG, a 4-bore rifle, 950 JDJ. It's time to ride the lightning. Oh, hello darkness, my old friend. Oh! What's up, everybody? My name is Scott and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And you know, there's something I have always wondered. Could I actually defeat a real-life Tyrannosaurus Rex? Well, today we're gonna find out. This behemoth is the actual size of an adult Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's over 6 foot long and this thing weighs over 600 pounds. Today I have several calibers to shoot this thing with. We're gonna start out small and then work our way up to the world's most powerful rifles and see what it would take to actually take down this prehistoric beast. But before we do, I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Chris with Ballistic Dummy Lab. Chris is the creator behind all the cool stuff we shoot on this channel, whether it be gremlins, zombies, vampires, werewolves, and now you've made a T-Rex.
That was quite a feat.
This has been a year in the making.
About that, yeah. From
Something
design,
like that.
but from design up, yeah.
We've been out here for several hours today. You had to hand deliver this thing. I cannot imagine what goes into making something this big, but you have filmed the process, right, and maybe putting a video up on your channel.
Yeah, I'll do a BTS on YouTube and maybe some short clips on Instagram.
Awesome. I just want to tell you thank you for all the cool stuff you do for the channel, and thank you for this. I am super excited to unfortunately destroy your beautiful creation.
I want to give a quick shout out. I'm not a one-man team. I have an amazing team of people who help me out with this stuff, and give a shout out to them. Without them, this stuff wouldn't be possible.
Well, you and your team do a wonderful job, and I greatly appreciate it. And all the viewers appreciate it, because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have cool videos like this.
I appreciate the opportunity, man.
Well, you may be wondering why we're under a canopy. It is because it is the hottest day of the year so far, and I don't want this guy to melt. So we're gonna keep the canopy over him for a little while, and then we'll probably move the canopy back once we start shooting him with really big things. I'm excited, so let's get started. So first, we're gonna use something you definitely would not want to be caught with when encountering a T-Rex, and that is a 22 long rifle. This is a Ruger LCR, and it's chambered at 22 long rifle. This is a 40 grain bullet, and I'm gonna try to take out a 600 pound T-Rex head. Okay, let's go right for the nose. Yeah, I think he's just probably slightly irritated. He probably didn't even feel that. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I can't even tell if I hit him. If I did hit him, it didn't do anything. And that proves my point. You need something a little bit bigger than 22. Okay, well, let's step it up to something that's a little bit bigger and the most common pistol caliber in the United States, 9mm. This is a Ruger RXM 9mm, and I'm going to be loaded up with some 124 grain Hydroshock. All right, going for the snout again. Okay, I definitely hit it that time. But again, I don't think he cares. Here we go. Hit right there. And I can tell it went up into his nose a little bit. But I'm guessing it just would have caused some mild sneezing. Probably nothing more. 9mm did absolutely nothing, but you know what I think will do something? The Lord's caliber, 45 ACP, but not just one. We have two 45 ACPs. This is my dueler, and this is a double barrel 1911, and I'm loaded up with 2 rounds of 45 ACP critical defense. Okay, Mr. T-Rex, 2 rounds coming at ya. Oh, I done knocked his front tooth out. 2 rounds. 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 just try and cram that back in there. Ah, good as new. 45 ACP did not do much to the T-Rex, so we're gonna step it up to 10 millimeter. This is a beautiful Nighthawk custom 10 millimeter, and this thing is loaded up with some 200 grain jacketed hollow points. Okay, here we go. Woo! Looks like I hit somewhere in here. And again, we're not making it very far into this thing. I'm definitely thinking that if I encountered a T-Rex and all I had was a handgun, I might as well just run. So now it's time to step it up to more Magnum pistol calibers. Up next is going to be a 44 Magnum. This is a Taurus 44 Magnum, and I'll be loaded up with something real special. This is a 44 Magnum Black Talon. There we go. Gonna go right down the snoot again. Oh, okay. I would say he felt that one. Yikes. Yeah. That 44 mag Black Talon was not playing around, was it? We hit him right here. I don't know how deep we made it in. It does still kind of look like a flesh wound, but yeah, he definitely would not like that. Still don't think it would take him out though. Oh my gosh. I don't normally film under a canopy. That's pretty brutal. Maybe we should do this more often. 44 Magnum did quite a bit of damage, so I'm very excited to see what we can do with this next caliber. We have a Desert Eagle, actually a custom Kentucky Ballistics Desert Eagle. And as you can see on this side, it actually says man versus T-Rex. It's almost like it was made just for this video. And I'm gonna be loaded up with some 50 AE 300 grain jacketed hollow points. Okay, here we go. Oh! That knocked his teeth out again. So I hit somewhere in here, but we did not have as much of a reaction as we did with the 44 Magnum. I think that's because the 44 Magnum kind of scraped upward and was not as deep into the T-Rex. But through here, it's not really doing a lot to him. There is a lot of meat here. I wonder what T-Rex tastes like. I could try it. So up next, we are gonna step it up to the Mac Daddy of production handguns. That is the 500 Magnum, and I have a special one. This is Demolition Ranch's 500 Magnum that he lost to me in an arm wrestling contest. It is gold, it is very short, and I absolutely love it. Mainly because I took it from Matt. But in honor of Matt, I'm gonna pour one out for him. We miss you, Matt. Not really. Now let's shoot this T-Rex. Oh, and we're using 350 grain Underwood jacketed hollow points. All right, here we go. Oh! Woo! She be kicking. I still don't really know how Matt shot this. I think he was definitely using a stunt double because I just can't see how he handled that recoil. Okay, so hit right here, busted his nostril, and we're starting to have some splitting right here. Probably due to the extreme force and multiple shots to his face and probably a little bit of heat also, but I'm gonna say mostly from the gunshots. I still don't think he would be disabled though. He'd still be coming at you. So according to the Jurassic Park movies, some of the best defense for a dinosaur is the SPA's 12 gauge. So we have to at least take one shot at this T-Rex with this, and I'll be loaded up with some 2 3/4 inch double-aught buck. That is the best sound in the entire world. Oh, his nose! Oh, there it goes. Oh, no. You know what'll fix that? Ha, told you. Poor guy has done lost his nose, but still looking okay. I think I hit a little to the right. Got nicked through here. But again, a T-Rex with no nose and a few bullet holes in him, I think he's still probably mobile and lethal. If you're enjoying this video and you want to see more awesome content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. So speaking of firearms used in the Jurassic Park movies, according to Mr. Chris Pratt, a 45-70 lever action is the best defense for dinosaurs. Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to be loaded up with a 45-70 405 grain soft point. Oh! Shot him right in the eyeball. Yeah, we hit right there, and I don't see an exit hole. If it did come out the other side, no, it's right here. I'm pretty sure it's right here at the very back. Must have slipped through his cheek and then stopped before exiting. I still can't believe it didn't make it all the way through it though. We did not hit any bone or anything like that, and it still did not make it through. So I am starting to determine that safari rifles are probably the only answer for a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But before we move on to some really big boys, let's use one last common rifle caliber. This is .223, and because it's a T-Rex, I think we need a little bit of extra velocity. So I have a 40-inch barrel, have a 20-round mag, and I'm loaded up with one round .223 VMAX. All right, here we go. Oh! So it looks like that .223 round expanded immediately, took a pretty big chunk out of our T-Rex, but again, not doing much to him. So we're going to go ahead and step it up to some of the most powerful rifles in the entire world. And if there actually were dinosaurs on this earth, I would have this one. This is an A-square 5.77 Tyrannosaur. There was only 24 of these rifles ever made. 12 went to Africa and 12 stayed in the United States. And we are going to shoot the T-Rex with one. This is a 750 grain A-square dead tough bullet, and I'm going to send it right at Mr. T-Rex. It's time to see if this rifle really holds up to its name. Oh! Oh! Yep, I'd say that a Tyrannosaur would not want to be shot with a Tyrannosaur. So, as you can see here, Mr. T-Rex turned into a confetti popper. We hit him right here in the upper brow, and he definitely ain't feeling too good, and there's pieces of bone all over the ground. But sadly for him, that is not the biggest rifle I brought today. It may be hard to believe that there are bigger rifles out there than the 5.77 Tyrannosaur when it comes to hunting, but there are. This is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, bolt action rifle for hunting that I have in my collection. This is a 700 BMG, and as you can see, this thing is an absolute behemoth. This bolt is so big that it's not even funny. Basically, 700 BMG is a 50 BMG case that takes a 70 caliber 1,000 grain bullet. Feel pretty bad for that T-Rex right now. Oh, I haven't shot this one in a while. Woo! There we go. This is gonna hurt me as much as it hurts you, Mr. T-Rex. Oh! 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 I think that just kind of zipped right through him. My head hurts. Okie dokie. I'm gonna say that 700 BMG would probably be a pretty good option for T-Rex defense. I hit him right here, and as you can see, that's a pretty big hole. Actually, that's huge. That's crazy. That is a big hole, and we went right through. You can see here we have some green, and I'm not really sure, but we came out the back somewhere in this area. So now it's time to get serious. I have 2 more rifles to use in today's video, and they are the most powerful safari rifles in existence. First up is going to be a 4-bore rifle. This is my Christian Firearms single shot falling block 4-bore rifle. This thing weighs over 20 pounds and produces over 200 pounds of felt recoil. It has a 1-inch diameter bore, and it fires this. This is a 2,150 grain bullet that is 1 inch in diameter. This is designed to take down the largest animals in the world, both modern, and now we're gonna find out if it can handle prehistoric animals. Okay, let's load this thing up. Your block comes down, and then you load in your round. It's basically handheld artillery. Oh, it's time to ride the lightning. Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, oh. I think that hurt me more than it hurt him. If you're wondering how hot it is, I have sweat coming off of my eyebrows. Let's have a look at this T-Rex. Pretty obvious where we hit right there. You can almost see into that hole. I believe we either came out right here through his brow, or it came out somewhere back here and then we hit the berm. So the final rifle that we are going to shoot this Tyrannosaurus Rex with is the world's most powerful sporting rifle, the 950 JDJ. There are only 4 of these in the entire world. It weighs 50 pounds and is producing over 300 pounds of felt recoil. And this is what it fires. This is a 2,400 grain bullet moving well over 2,000 feet per second and producing over 30,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. That T-Rex ain't gonna know what hit him. This is gonna hurt. I'm so excited to shoot this right now. I'm just totally not stalling, just enjoying the moment, you know. All right. Oh, here we go. Oh! 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 It's so hot. There's so much recoil. I mean, I'm fine. I like that. It was fun. I love it. Okie dokie. Well, the 950 JDJ is made to penetrate, and boy did it. This guy is falling apart now. I hit him right here, and as you can see, broke his entire nose. This is broken. He's falling apart, and we went completely through him. His skull, look at this, is completely cracked. I mean, if you could find a good spot to set the 950 JDJ, I would say that would definitely be your best option if a T-Rex was on the loose. So there is still quite a bit of T-Rex left, so I'm going to use one more rifle that I really want to try out, and that is the 416 Rigby, also known as the 416 Honey Badger, because it don't care. This is a 350 grain round that is .416 in diameter, normally around 400 grains, but this is a soft point and should deliver quite a bit of energy. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's give him another. Oh! Another. Oh! One more. Oh! Okie dokie. Well, he is completely falling apart. That big old piece of his skull here. I'm gonna say that we did it. Mission accomplished. If you do encounter a T-Rex, I mean, you're gonna have to do something to get him to set still, for one. I mean, he's definitely not just gonna set like this. But, I mean, if you could, and you had some of the world's most powerful safari rifles, you may be okay. Otherwise, I just recommend running, maybe getting in a vehicle and driving away really fast. Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure and give it a like and hit that subscribe button. And if you're ever looking for a really cool ballistic target or maybe something custom, don't forget to check out Ballistic Dummy Lab. Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.